Getting new electronics for Christmas, perhaps? What do you do with your old electronics?
All right, we got Mike Jarek with Anthony Mongeluzo. They have the answer on this one.
Sure we do. We have answers over here.
Yeah, sure. What do you do?
When Chanel and Karen get me a new iPad,
yes,
I'm probably going to dump my laptops. But what do you do with all this equipment? You don't want to throw it in the trash. Anthony, what can we do with it?
You got to be careful. I mean, you don't want to throw it into the trash. You might not want to just give it to a friend, too, because you might leave some information on it. So what we want to do is show you some typical devices here that you might want to consider recycling it. Take it to a certified place that will guarantee your data is good.
This is a big old monster laptop here.
Old school laptop. Now, what you want to do is, in this laptop, I did a little surgery here. This is the device. That's a hard drive. That basically holds all the information. So if you give your laptop away to someone, you might just want to pop out the hard drive and keep it for
Where is it in there?
It's actually right here on the bottom. Couple screws will come right out here. So every laptop will have a different place, though, where it goes. And the Dells, they pop out on the side. But again, you want to make sure you find something.
Get that out.
Get it out. And if you want to be really kind, buy a blank one and give it to someone and stick the new one back in there.
Okay.
So, I mean, very important.
Somebody's throwing away an iPad already?
Yeah, well, guess what? They all look pretty much the same between 1 through 4 now. Most people don't know the 4's out there. I left that thing off because we're getting rid of it. So with your iPad, though, there's a button inside in the settings where you could hit reset and format. Now, what I also recommend is buying a third-party application to wipe that device off. Again, very important that you do that.
Say that in English.
Basically, you go to the App Store, you pay a couple bucks, and you get an app that erases all your data. It'll guarantee
Wipe it off.
Wipe it off.
Okay, same thing for someone. What is that, a Kindle or something?
This is actually a Nook, and most people will think that this might not, and you can see Frank needs a new one. Someone got to give Frank one. It's a little chip there. But basically, that could have your credit card information. You could put emails on it. You could put other things. This is stuff that you will not think about.
Where will I wipe this?
Basically, again, same thing right in the settings. This device is a lot cheaper than this guy, so this one's a little less painful to send to the recycling place as well.
Who do you have here now?
This is actually a Kindle here. And you just got to pull the strap off right there. Bam.
There you go.
We got that. That was tough. Again, another device that holds information. You might have notes on bookmarks. You might have a financial book, and you might have put your numbers in there. You're not thinking, you're taking notes. Again, what's this going to do? It's just a book reader.
How do I get rid of it again? Settings?
Again, I would go right into the settings, rip the thing off, and, of course, make sure you remove your Amazon account in case you have your credit card stored. People start buying books with your credit card. Which never is a bad thing.
Cell phones, I guess the same thing. You can take the guts out of it.
Yeah, now I'm kidding with that. Same thing with the cell phone as this. I'm recycling that. That's the iPhone 5. I'm getting my new guy back in here. But again, imagine all the information on your cell phone. You have pictures, you have emails, you have private conversations.
How do I wipe it?
Again, the same way as you would wipe this. You want to buy a third-party app. And again, if you own both of these devices, you buy the app once, it'll wipe both of them.
What if you still have one of these big monsters
look at this,
here?
Look at this old school tower. Again, this is your life. This is your brain in here. A little bit bigger than the laptop version.
This is the hard drive, and we took it out of there.
Yep. Now, what we did for magic purposes are, typically a hard drive will sit in a bay right like that. Again, it's just a couple screws. It's an $80 part, but this device right here, what's it worth to you?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Social Security numbers, banking information, it's worth a lot more than $80.
Don't just give your stuff away, even if they are friends and family.
And then again, look at all these little chips. You have memory chips that goes into the camera. You have USB sticks.
Even in cameras that you might give to somebody else.
Now, there's two things you have to do with the cameras. One, you want to remove the memory chip. But a lot of people also forget that built into the camera is also internal memory. So you want to format that as well. Again, in the settings of the camera. So the cameras are twofold. Could have a memory chip or internal settings.
Okay. Anthony, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.